We were talking on one of the clues had something to do with Pigpen from Charlie Brown, and we were talking on the crossword podcast yesterday. That was so fucked up. Like he was the dirty kid.
Yeah.
And they just called him Pigpen. Nobody helped him. Nobody was like, we got to find this kid's parents.
We got to do a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
His parents were junkies.
Yeah. It was a cloud of dirt hung around him.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's just Pigpen. And it's like, no, call child services.
Yeah, man, you don't think it's weird? That's Charlie. I haven't never really watched the show, so I don't know the other names. They're probably normal. Yeah, and then you got a guy named Pigpen. You don't think he's maybe dealing with stuff?
Yeah.
That's Phil Fuck. Sorry. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's pit scary.
Yeah. Maybe help him out. Maybe talk to the lady with the legs.
Yeah.
Is Charlie Brown the one with the lady with the legs, or is that the Muppets?
That's the Muppets.
Ah, damn.
That's Muppet Babies.
Muppet Babies.
Nanny had the legs.
Yeah, man. Pretty clear. We've come a long way since Muppet Babies. You know, when women used to just be a pair of legs.
No, they weren't just women. That was just Nanny. Miss Piggy was not just legs. She was a woman.
Oh no, she was a pig. Things were different. It was better.
Yeah, she was a bossy, horrible pig
who ruined a frog's life.
Yeah.
Or was the frog's problem? Who wasn't? Was it the frog?
No.
Like, you know. Maybe it was
the frog. What was that?
Oh, you're saying? Oh, he's saying maybe it was Kermit's issue.
And it was Kermit's issue with getting his. It was Kermit's issue with relationships.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I never really watched the show too much, so I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship, but I know from the outside. And riddle me this.
Sure.
Was Kermit a prince, or he was just a frog?
Frog.
Kermit, a prince. He was not a. Yes, he was a prince in a certain movie, but he played the frog prince in like an old Muppets movie.
Okay.
Or like sketch or something, but no, as per canon as Muppets, he was not a prince.
I'll say this: he was a prince of kindness. But one thing, excellent question, because I don't know that we've ever seen a human woman kiss Kermit. So maybe he is one of those secret princes that just it hasn't been brought out.
Yeah, but he was just like a humble guy about it. He didn't want to bring up his past.
All the time on the show.
What's that bicycle?
Oh, he got kissed all the time.
But not by a human woman, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's not a prince. Not a prince.
Models would kiss him. I think he was a human who turned into a frog. Like he was genuinely a frog on the inside, but was spell cast as a human, and then when kissed turned back to frog, and we just know him before or after.
Oh man,
yeah, that's my thing. That's what I think.
That's a good theory. That's a good. Well, I'm not going to say it's not. It's a very good theory. How did he talk? Hey,
Goofy Frog here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. In my life, there are 4 people who shaped who I am. Fred Rogers, Kermit the Frog, Luke Skywalker. Maybe someone else I can't think of off the top of my head.
George Herman Bush.
Definitely Herman Cain.
Herman Cain. Herman Cain made the list. No, I do know that Fred Rogers and Kermit are two. I know them. I think they're the most influential because those are the ones that I think I've tried to playfully attack before, and you've really got mad.
With who? Who?
I have tried in my lifetime with as your friend.
Yes.
Tried to playfully attack Kermit the Frog and Fred Rogers, and you have shut it down.
There's some things I won't like people make jokes about. Jim Henson, you go after Jim Henson, you're going after me.
Fred Rogers is maybe the single greatest human, like in terms of heart and like selflessness. Like, I mean, Fred Rogers dedicated his life to children, and
so did Michael Jackson.
You just said no shots at Fred Rogers.
Take a shot. I didn't take a shot at Fred. I took a shot at those who take shots at Michael Jackson, just opening up the idea that maybe he wasn't a molester.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
A
wow.
Hollister, like the store at the mall, Hollister, but just a little different products.
It's a mix between Hollister and mollusk.
Yeah, they sell clothes for pedophiles.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think he may have molested people, Michael Jackson. I don't know, but I think he was one. We've all said he's one of those kid brains. But yeah, Fred Rogers is a. Let me tell you what would have happened if Fred Rogers was alive today. Someone would go after him, and then something like that doesn't stick. People would then just say he did it. Like the thing with him being a ranger who killed. People believed wholeheartedly that he was a army ranger who had like a sniper who killed 1 million people. And it was like, no, that's not true. But still, people believe it. Just because of the society.
Yeah, well, I've got my own investigation running that will be coming out pretty soon about old Fred boy.
Yeah, I went off on Joy. It was Joyelle or Yamanika who tried to go in on Mr. Rogers at the cellar. And I was like, I'm not having this shit. And they're like, you can't trust a white man who act like that. Just that's how it is. And I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, but like it was all in jest, right? But like I wouldn't give even an inch for the joke. Because I won't allow it with Mr. Rogers.
I remember that because I had that idea because I had watched the documentary. I've talked about this before, and I didn't know that he had done nothing wrong. So I thought they were building up the whole documentary to make that turn into him being a pedophile. And there was like 10 minutes left in the documentary. And I was like, I guess they're just going to wrap up the pedophile stuff quick. And then it didn't happen. And then I tried to do that as a joke on stage about how like that's the state of the world, where I just couldn't assume that this guy was just a great man. I was like, oh, clearly the fall is coming. Yeah. And I told that to Greg as a joke. And then Greg was like, yo, don't even joke about that.
Yeah, I actually, it's funny you should say that because I started writing and then I totally scratched because I was like, I don't even want to go down this path. But I started writing a bit of a similar thing about how like Mr. Rogers was crazy because he literally had all the symptoms of a pedophile, but not the disease. Like everything, the voice, the fucking sweaters, the kids in his house. Come to my make-believe land in the basement. You know, like, and then I was like, you know what? No, I'm not even putting those two things together. I won't do it.
Well,
that's funny though, man.
I'll tell you this. People, that's the reason they can never get anything on Mr. Rogers is because they keep going after the pedophile stuff or he's a pedophile. He wasn't a pedophile, but he was known for doping. Okay, he was the guy. You can't keep up with him on a 10 speed.
Yeah,
and Russian blood.
Yeah. I would agree with that, man. He had quite a lean body.
Yeah,
yeah, he did. He had a Greg LeMond kind of a frame, man. I would not want to meet that guy on the foothills of France.
Fred Rogers doping scandal.
Yeah,
get that going.
Those guys shot 35 episodes a day. They'd have to rotate in camera crews because they'd keep falling asleep. And Fred Rogers would say, "Keep it going, keep it going. I'm not tired. Where's that fucking mailman?"
Yeah.
The puppets would say back like, "Come on, Fred, we're beat, man."
Oh boy, you guys want to? I got a certain. You guys want to do the thing?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah. Starter.